Pittsville Fieldhouse, where tonight will be a wrestling triangular. The three teams featured tonight are Pittsville. Not working. Working? Working. Hello? Working now? Oh, testing? Nothing. Working? 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 Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hey, welcome to tonight's Wrestling Triangular featuring Pittsville, Manawa, and Amherst. A little bit of a delay getting started today, but here we go. Match is starting at 144, where senior Cash Osterman will be wrestling against Manawa's Clayton Cheever. And Cash quickly scores a three-point takedown. Nice double leg. Clayton is a junior for Manawa. He comes in with a record of 2-3 this year. Took 12th last week at Antigo. Cash last week wrestled over in the Black River Falls tournament. Did very well, recording a 5th place. Got him in a double armbar here, sitting out nice and straight. Ted Kiefer is the official, and he counted off the back points. Count of 4 gives him 4 back points in that double armbar. Comes out of it, but quickly Osterman sinks in a half Nelson. Lead right now is 7-0, and that half Nelson's going to pick up at least 4 more. Nice try rolling through by Clayton, but Cash holds him tight. Nice wide base on the bottom, picking up his points. Osterman struggling to stay off his back. Lots of time left, 45 seconds in this first period. Cash has got to get a little higher up. He's a little too low right now. He's got to get his chest a little higher up on him to put that shoulder down. Cash last year, very good wrestler for the Panthers at a weight class higher. He's actually down a weight class this year. And the senior looks to do a lot of damage this year at 144 pounds. Only 10 seconds left in the first period. He may not get this pin. Clayton's hanging on. And there's the buzzer. Cash picks up 4 more on that near fall. And after 1 period of play, Cash Osterman has an 11-0 lead over Clayton Cheever. The official tonight is Ted Kiefer, old Stevens Point Pacelli grad, now in his 40th year of officiating. Second period, Manawa chooses down, and Osterman quickly puts a coffee grinder on him, brings it behind the back, trying for an armbar. Putting the coffee grinder back on again. Trying to put that armbar in, though, with Clayton on his knees, and it's not working really well. He's got to break him down a little better. Now he's got him broke down to the belly. Stepping around, he's got to take big, giant steps here around the head to get that shoulder to break the 45-degree angle. No back points yet. Clayton rolls through of it. Nothing scored. Score remains 11-0. They're on the edge of the mat. A new rule that started last year. As long as one wrestler has a hand or foot in bounds, they're considered in bounds all the way if the mat space allows it. Ooh, Osterman got away with a full Nelson there. That should have been a penalty point, but didn't get called. Still trying to put that armbar on with Cheever hanging on to his good solid base. Osterman's got to break him down. 40 seconds left in this second period. And that time, he did get seen with the penalty. Full Nelson is when you put a half in on both sides at the same time. Whoops. That's going to cost Cash a penalty point, making the score 11-1 with 34 seconds remaining. Cheever's still in the down position. Osterman again is at armbar. He hasn't broke down. He's taking it reverse. Going to try to hook the chin and score some back points on this. Look at him playing there. He rehooked the chin, but no. Cheever did a great job of avoiding his back there. Tried doing a stand-up with 10 seconds to go to earn an escape, but Osterman quickly brought him down. And that is going to end the second period. Third period starts. Manawa's choice, and he's going to choose to ride. So Osterman's going to have to get away and score a few points. He's up by 10. He needs 5 more for a technical fall. And there's going to be 1 point for him. The referee quickly signals locked hands. And even though he's got a cradle and scoring back points, he won't get them because of his locked hands. And the referee should be stopping it about now. There it is. Lucky break there for Osterman, as he would have been giving up back points on that cradle. Clayton Cheever threw a nice cradle on and tilted Cash over, but the locked hands nullifies everything. So score moves 12-1 with 1:40 remaining. Nice switch by Osterman for 2 points. Quickly moves it up to a half. Tries to reverse the half to the other side. And he again puts on a full Nelson. Going to cost him 1 more point. The next time he makes that mistake, it's going to cost him 2 points. And then he's going to be disqualified, so he needs to be a little careful. Gets a little anxious. He sees the openings. He quickly throws that half on. But you got to be careful. He's got a spiral ride on here. Half Nelson and wrapped around inside the leg. Oops. He touched him again. This one's going to cost Cash 2 points. Now he does this again. This match will be over, and he is up 14-4. So he's going to let Cheevers go. Give him the escape, which is a smart move. And probably for the last minute, just go takedowns. There's a takedown. Now, what he should do here is let him go. Because if he puts on a full Nelson, that is what he did. He let him go. And the score is 14-6 with 55 seconds to go. Cash looks like he's winded a little bit, starting to gas out, and when you got to go takedowns, being tired's not a good thing to be. Nice shot by him. He gets 3 for the takedown. Now again, he should be letting him go. 40 seconds to go. Coaches are telling him to let him go, but he's going to hang on. 30 seconds to go. I think he's going to try just to put that coffee grinder on and hang on here. He's up 17-6. 20 seconds to go. And Cash picks up a penalty point. Clayton Cheever bent a finger back. And it's going to take a little bit of an injury time here. With 18 seconds to go. Cash Osterman is hanging on to an 18-6 lead. Pretty comfortable lead, but he makes one more mistake on that riding position and this match will be over. As I said, the referee for tonight is Ted Kiefer out of Stevens Point. Ted this last year got into the Stevens Point Pacelli Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame. Kind of a cool honor. Very happy for him. For Manawa, by the way, Kevin Clem is their head coach. His assistants are Caden Reitz and Corey Beyer. And they do have a young team. No seniors on the Manawa squad. A few juniors, a few sophomores. No seniors, no freshmen. So, Clayton Cheever is going to take down position. 18 seconds to go. Coaches are yelling at Cash Osterman, do not put a half on. He lets him go and gets a takedown. And the final score of the first match of the evening, 23-7 is in my score. 22-7, excuse me. That should be enough for a Tech fall if my adding was right. And we now go to the 150-pound weight class. Pittsville is going to be sending Peyton Lee. However, there is nobody there for Manawa at 150. So Pittsville picks up 6 points for Peyton Lee. And Peyton's brother, Corbin, now comes up. 157, Corbin Lee. And Manawa does not have a 57. So Pittsville picks up another 6 points. Puts them up 18-0. And we now go to 165. At 165, Manawa sends out Emmert Augustus.
Now wrestling at 165 pounds from Manawa, Emmert Augustus, and from Pittsville.
And Emmert will be going against Pittsville's Zach Roberts. Roberts is a junior for the Panthers, and Augustus is a junior for Manawa. So Augustus last year was 2-9. Roberts, meanwhile, was 12-23 for the Panthers, and Roberts picks up a first period 3-point takedown. Nice double leg there, which Augustus could not stop, tried to prevent. Roberts is now working on the arms, and out of bounds they go back to the middle. Zach had a very good weekend last week at Black River Falls. Made it into the semifinals. Then ran a little bit off wire and ended up 6th place, but not bad for that tournament. It's a very tough tournament. For Augustus, last week at the Anago tournament, he went 2 wins, 3 losses on the day and earned a 10th place. Just in that weekend, he picked up as many wins as he had last season. So Zach lets him go, gives him an escape with 40 seconds to go and does a nice duck and spin, picks up a quick 3 more. With 30 seconds to go, Roberts increases his lead to 6-1. Zach is really coming on this year. You could see last year he's finding himself, and with that barbed wire, he pulls him over and pins him. Zach Roberts with the pin in 1 minute and 43 seconds. Nice match by Zach, scoring the pin over Emmert Augustus. And the Panthers increase their lead to 24-0. And 175 coming up. At 175, the Panthers don't have anyone. So they will be forfeiting to Connor Feltz of Manawa.
At 100 175 pounds. Pittsville forfeits to Manawa's Connor Phelps.
Phelps was 2-3 last weekend, and he's got 3 wins already this year with this forfeit. Puts him close to last year when he was 4-19, so he's off to a very good start. And he gets Manawa on the board at 175. At 190, both people have contestants. Jaden Krieger is coming on for Manawa. Jaden was 5-17 last year, but he's 3-2 already this year. So having a very good year. Meanwhile, Dylan Cullen, only 180 pounds, but he's wrestling up while he waits to get down to weight. So he will be wrestling up at 190 today. Dylan was 3-16 last year. He's looking to improve on that, obviously, this year. He's a junior. Jaden Krieger for Manawa is a sophomore. And the two are just pretty much right now tied up, feeling each other, trying to figure out what the other one's going to do. They're both looking for openings. But as you can see from their stances, they're both pretty defensive stances. The Panthers, by the way, head coach is Eric Hahn, now in his 5th year as a head coach. Dylan Cullen just got caught on the takedown, put onto his back. Jaden Krieger picks up the 3-point near fall, and he is going for more. Trying to secure the pin for the Manawa Wolves. And he gets it. Jaden Krieger with the pin in 1 minute and 27 seconds. Jaden is off to a very good start to the season. Moving up to 215 next. Manawa has Corbin Spalding. And Pittsville has Jackson Doerr. Corbin was 2-3 last weekend, earned a 4th place at the Anago tournament. Jackson, meanwhile, made it to the finals at Black River Falls. Corbin was 9-16 last year. Jackson was 32-13. Jackson had a great year for a sophomore. Very good year in football this year as well. Suffered a knee injury in the Pacelli game. You can see the brace on his leg. It was thought to be really serious at the time, and luckily it's not. When he first hurt that in the football game, we didn't know if he'd get back at all this year, and here he is. He didn't miss anything. Nice takedown for Doerr. Although Corbin's hanging on to that leg, but Jackson locks up the back leg, which is an automatic 3-point takedown. Minute to go, and Jackson uses his patented Turk move. Pinned a lot of guys with this move. He's a very solid leg rider, and there it is, pin for Jackson Doerr in 58 seconds. So that increases the Panther lead 28-12. And we go to 285 for the Panthers. At 285, Sawyer Phillips will be wrestling tonight. And Manawa does not have a heavy, so Sawyer picks up the win, moving it to 34-12. And we're coming around the horn now to 106. Now, the next three weights, 106, 113, and 120, neither team has anyone. So those will be double forfeits. Pittsville then has to forfeit to Owen Schulke of Manawa at 126. And they'll be forfeiting also to Manawa at 132.
113, or 120 pounds.
So we're going to go all the way up. Manawa picks up two forfeits coming up, making the score 34-24.
Pittsville forfeits to Manawa's Owen Schulke.
Owen Schulke gets the forfeit here. Owen was 7-19 last year, looking to improve on that. He's a junior. And Manawa has two guys who weighed in at 132.
At 132 pounds, Pittsville forfeits to Manawa's Isaiah Schulke.
Isaiah Schulke gets the forfeit for Manawa at 132. Isaiah was 11-15 last year, 2-3 last week. And it'll bring us to the last match of the evening. David Hobson will be wrestling for Manawa. David is a sophomore, new to the sport of wrestling, as I could not find anything on him last year. He'll be wrestling Aiden Federwitz. Aiden was 29-19 last year, and nice single leg by Aiden. 3-point takedown. Aiden with the coffee grinder moves it right up underneath, and he's got him really tight. Hobson looking back, and that's it. Federwitz gets the pin in 24 seconds. So the first match of the evening goes Pittsville's way by a score of 40-24. And just a reminder,
First duel of the evening, Pittsville defeats Manawa by a score of 40.
food and fun are the features at Horse and Around downtown Pittsville. Stop in for the daily food specials like $3 burgers on Tuesdays and their Friday fish fries. There's great food and fun at Horse and Around in downtown Pittsville. Check them out on Facebook. And visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 to 9, the day after Thanksgiving through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Just a reminder, you are watching Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Hey, welcome back to the Pittsville Gymnasium, where the first match of the evening between Pittsville and Manawa went Pittsville's way by a score of 40-24. C&D Auto Body Sales and Repair is your complete auto body repair shop. They provide free estimates and guarantee complete satisfaction. They'll work with your insurance company, make it easy for you, and they do windshield glass installation too. Contact Chad and Dan at C&D Auto today on County Trunk E in Arpin. And Lakeside Oasis Convenience Store is the perfect wintertime stop when you're on the go. Fill up your tank, pick up bait and tackle, and grab your favorite goodies before you head out on the ice. Lakeside Oasis on Highway 80 south of Pittsville near Lake Dexter. The next match we're going to be watching tonight is going to be between Manawa Wolves and Amherst Falcons. Last year, Amherst beat Manawa quite handily. If I find my sheet, there it is. Yeah, last year they beat them by a score of 60-18. Amherst has a much more veteran squad. 3 seniors in tonight's lineup. So they are low on numbers. Both teams are very low on numbers. Wrestling around the state struggles a little bit with those numbers. 14 weight classes, when you have 100, 150 kids in your school and you're expected to fill 14 weights, that's not easy to do, and many schools struggle with it. At the On the Water 2 years ago, 67 schools and none of them had a full lineup. It's just hard to find 14 kids who vary out in weight so much who want to wrestle. It's not an easy thing. Pittsville's been lucky for many years with the number of kids we've had, but as the school population continues to drop, it keeps getting harder. In this match coming up, we're going to be moving up one weight, so we'll be starting this one at 150, and we're going to be starting it in about 5 minutes or so. So just a reminder for that, and just a reminder that Arbor Vantage Tree Care provides professional tree services in central Wisconsin, from tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and consultations. Arbor Vantage is your complete tree care partner. Find them at arborvantage.com or on Facebook. And pick up quick and easy meals when you're on the go at The Market, now open in Pittsville. Check out the daily specials and their hot food bar and their delicious subs, served daily. Remember, shop local with Panther Pride and support the hometown team at the Market in Pittsville. You are watching Pittsville Wrestling on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfein Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Pittsville Gymnasium. Manawa and Amherst warming up before this next match takes place. And as I said, both teams a little low on numbers. There won't be a lot of matches here. It becomes kind of a battle of attrition. Sometimes which team can just put out the most bodies in uniform, and it's not the way you like to see it. You like to see it decided on the mat, but that's the way it is nowadays. Just a reminder here that Tabby's Blue Bayou backs the Pittsville Panthers. Stop in for some appetizers and a cold beverage after the game or anytime. Pizza, pretzels, nachos, and other snacks await you at Tabby's Blue Bayou in Pittsville, or order for delivery with DoorDash. And Kring's Cut Salon supports Auburndale Eagle athletes and teams. If you're an Auburndale fan, which I'm not, Kring's Cut Salon, stop in at their salon in Blinker and say hi to Amy and her staff. Get a new look for the holidays. Kring's Cut Salon in Blinker, supporting the Auburndale Eagles. Next match coming up between Manawa and Amherst. And Manawa, as I said, head coach is Kevin Clem, now in about his fourth year. Took over for Brad Johnson. His assistants are Caden Reitz and Corey Beyer. I believe Beyer wrestled heavy for them a few years back. And for Amherst, an old name, Max Vilno, taking over. Jimmy Karbowski is his assistant. So these two squads will be doing battle very shortly. And as I said, last year, Amherst came out on top by a score of 60-18. This year, it's going to be a different story. Manawa has a lot more in their lineup, a lot more guns than what Amherst has. Amherst has the talent, but they're lacking the depth, and that could make a difference in this match. We're about to find out. Hey, for your next car, truck, SUV, or van, look to West Side Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Just a short drive from Rapids, Stevens Point, or Marshfield. They've been helping people find their next ride for almost 50 years. West Side Auto Service and Sales in Auburndale. And the friendly staff at Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blinker serves up a large selection of food made to order daily, like the fish fries, chicken dinners, and awesome pizzas. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years. Sweat's Corner Market on County Trunk P, just off of 10 in Blinker. As I said, this battle coming up between Manawa and Amherst. Manawa weighed in today 8 people. Amherst only weighed in 5. There will not be a lot of matches wrestled in this dual meet, simply due to numbers. For their rosters, Manawa had wrestled a couple more guys, one more guy actually on Saturday, and Amherst had a few more, but sickness going around, other things, they're not here today. I picked up my first cold of the year the other day, and I don't know how I got it. Since I quit teaching, I don't get colds anymore. I don't hang around a lot of people, and it helps. But I have one today. I'm a little under the weather, and this next match is going to go fast, and it will help me. So they're coming out for the flip of the coin now. The flip of the coin decides which team gets their choice in which matches. Very important, because not only is it to decide the second period who chooses up, down, both up, but more important than that, who sends out first. When you are lacking in numbers, moving your guys around, making the positioning can make a difference in the match. For years, Pittsville pulled off a lot of matches that maybe they shouldn't have won, but they made the right moves at the right time. So we're going to get this match going quickly. But one more read here for you on Joe's Refrigeration, your full-service D-level dealer. They've been serving Wisconsin for 60 years from Withee, and now they're in Auburndale. Get top equipment for your milking parlor, including the D-level VMS series. Their techs can service your commercial refrigeration too. Joe's Refrigeration, Withee, and now in Auburndale. And we're going to be starting this one off at 150. Amherst brings up to the mat at 150. Landon Wenzel.
150 pounds, Manawa forfeits to Amherst.
And
Landon Wenzel.
Manawa has no one for him. So Wenzel gets Amherst on the board with 6 points first. Takes us to 157.
157 pounds will have a double forfeit.
Where both teams will be forfeiting, as Amherst is going to shove Otto Engelmeyer, who weighed in at 157. They're going to push him up to 165 against Emmert Augustus. Since neither team has a 57, they would rather give up the points. They'd rather switch and get 0 points here and have a chance to win this match. Now, Otto Engelmeyer, probably their best wrestler. He was 37-15 last year, took second in conference. Got beat at sectionals, I believe, in overtime his first match. They were Division II last year. And Engelmeyer picks up a quick takedown over Landon Wenzel. No, excuse me. Quick takedown over Emmert Augustus. So 3-0 lead right now for Otto Engelmeyer. And off the mat they go. Back to the center. Engelmeyer's hanging on to a 3-0 lead. Engelmeyer, by the way, a senior on the squad. One of 3 seniors that Amherst has. He's got the armbar on. He's tipping Augustus over. Can't quite get the 45 degrees to start picking up the points yet. Referee signal's not there. Now the ref says he's got it. And he's held him for 4 seconds, which is worth 4 points. 50 seconds remaining in the period, though, and Engelmeyer's going for the pin. Augustus trying to fight him off. A lot of time left in this first period, though. He tightens up that half around the head. Puts more weight on that shoulder by walking farther out to the front. Now he's got both arms wrapped up. And nice move by Emmert Augustus to get out of there briefly. 20 seconds remaining. Amherst needs a pin here because they're going to have to pin every weight. 4 near fall. 10 seconds remaining. And he is going to pick up a few more points. No. No points on the back, and that ends the first period. After 1 period, Otto Engelmeyer from Amherst 7. Emmert Augustus of Manawa 0. Otto picks bottom and quickly does a switch. Fast reversal for 2. Making the score 9-0. At this point, Emmert Augustus is probably trying to make it the 6 minutes. Losing by just a decision here would be huge in points for Manawa. Amherst hanging on to a 6-0 lead after two bouts, 2 weight classes. Engelmeyer puts an armbar on, but Augustus stands up briefly. Almost got away. Still trying to do a stand-up. Engelmeyer needs to get moving here with the match almost half over. He does have a 9-0 lead, and he's got that armbar on now. Can't tip him, though. Augustus trying to get that takedown, or trying to do a stand-up, and he pulls it off. 1 point escape for Augustus. But Engelmeyer quickly hits him with a double leg takedown. Making the score, Otto Engelmeyer 12, and now Emmert Augustus has 2. And Engelmeyer takes him down, puts him right to his back, trying to get the pin here. He's going to need the pin. If he can't pin him here, it's going to go as a tech fall because he already has the 4, which will make the score 19-2. 25 seconds to go, and there's the pin. 3 minutes and 35 seconds in the pin for Otto Engelmeyer. Big win there for Amherst, moving him up. Making the score after 3 bouts, Amherst 12, Manawa 0. And now, moving him up, Amherst is going to be moving up their 165 Aiden win. Aiden going to be going up to 175 against Connor Phelps.
At 175 pounds, Manawa's Connor Phelps.
Aiden is a senior going against Connor Phelps, who is a sophomore. Aiden was 18-16. No, excuse me. Yes, 18-16 last year. This year he's 3-5 early in the season. Connor Phelps, meanwhile, was 4-19 last year on the season. This is another match where Amherst has to win it by big points just because of numbers. And there is a nice takedown. Beautiful spin takedown. Head down and spun behind by Connor Phelps. Kind of caught the Amherst wrestler a little by surprise, but Amherst comes by, does a nice head roll, gets a reversal, and there's the pin for Aiden Wynn. That pin came in 1:03. And it gives Amherst now an 18-0 lead. Good strategy by their coach to move both those guys up a weight class as they both scored pins. And for Amherst now, they are out of guys till we come around the other side. So, for Manawa, Jaden Krieger picks up 6 points at 190. And Corbin Spalding is going to pick up 6 points at 215. So, the match has gotten closer now. Coming around to the lower weights, Amherst is hanging on to an 18-12 win. Now, neither team has a 106-pounder, and neither team has a 113. Amherst has a good 120. Andrew Halbach, who was 31-14 last year, is at 120. And my thought is they're probably going to shove him up to 126. He took first last week in the tournament that they were in down in Royal, whereas a team, they finished 11th out of 24. So it is going to be Andrew Halbach of Amherst moving up a weight to go against Owen Schulke of Manawa. Now Schulke, as I said, he was 7-19 last year. So even though he has a weight advantage, he's at a disadvantage probably in terms of winning experience, which really means a lot. Winning breeds confidence, and confidence brings winning. And Andrew Halbach gets the takedown. Halbach is just a sophomore for Amherst, one of 3 sophomores that they have on the team, one of 2 who's wrestling tonight. And Owen Schulke's got to get out of this. Being down 3-0's not bad, but you got to escape and start an offense going. He's trying to take that arm that Halbach has for the ride and bring it over his head, but Halbach puts a Turk on him. He's got the leg. He can't quite get that shoulder bent to a 45 degree. If he pulls the arm that's near to the mat, he'll bring that shoulder down. Right now he's trying to stretch his body, and that's not going to work this time. Right now I don't know quite what he's doing on top, but he needs to get moving aggressively. There's 35 seconds left in the first period. And he's got a barbed wire. He's going to move that to a cradle, I believe. He's trying to move it to a cradle. And Schulke knows he's trying to cradle him, so he's trying to stop it, but you drive that head to the leg, and there it is. The cradle's down. Now, if Schulke doesn't move his weight into him, keeps it away, he shouldn't get pinned, and he didn't. But he gives up 4 points, near fall with 10 seconds remaining. And 5 seconds left in the period. They're out of bounds. Owen's got 5 seconds here to get on the board. Maybe a quick stand-up, a switch, something to score. And that takes us to the end of the first period. Be going into the second. And it's going to be Manawa's choice. And Owen says, we're going to take both up. I like my odds better with both up. Owen's finding himself on the short end of a 7-0 score, and Andrews pushing him hard. Right there, if you look, Halbach's got the hip position, so he gets the takedown and takes Schulke right to his back. Hip positions everything, and there it was, a quick pin in 2 minutes and 24 seconds for Amherst, which at 126 now gives them a 24-12 lead as we come on up to the 132 weight class. At 132, Amherst does not have anybody. Manawa gets an easy 6 points here. Brings it to 24-18. And at 138, Amherst doesn't have anybody. So Manawa again picks up. Got to get him ready to wrestle, but he's going to come on out and get that forfeit as soon as his headgear snapped. And that is going to tie it up at 24 apiece.
At 138 pounds, Amherst forfeits to Manawa's Devin.
Going to take us to 144. At 144, Amherst brings out Everett Eldey. And for Manawa, Clayton Cheever. Everett Elizalde is a sophomore, and Clayton Cheever is a junior. Clayton, as I said, was 2-3 so far in the season. Took 12th last week. 4-20 last year as an overall record. Everett Elizalde, meanwhile, is 6-2 on this season. 6 wins, 2 losses early in the year. And last year, he had a record of 23-21. And there's a really nice high pickup, and down he goes. Nice double leg there for 3 points for Everett Elizalde. This is a huge match, as it's a 24-24 score. Elizalde's trying there with a coffee grinder, moves it to an arm bar. Now back to the coffee grinder. He's got it at the elbow, though, instead of the wrist. So Clayton Cheever's able to hold it off quite easily. Does a good stand-up and earns the escape. 1 point for the escape, making it 3-1 with 45 seconds left in the first period. This next takedown, if Amherst gets it, will give him a commanding 6-1 lead, whereas if it goes to Manawa, this is going to be anybody's match after one. 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Cheevers is trying to shuck him down and spin behind, but Everett Elizalde is the one who does the shuck down and scores the 3 points. 15 seconds remaining in the first period. Everett Elizalde's probably going to just want to ride him out here, although he's got a deep half on. Clayton Cheevers doing a great job of avoiding that and holds him off. And after one period of wrestling, Everett Elizalde holds a 6-1 lead over Clayton Cheever. The dual meet is 24-24, and this is the last match of the night, so whoever wins this one is going to win the duel. Elizalde's up there very high up on the shoulders, makes it really difficult for the guy in the bottom to get away. All that weight pressing you down. Cheevers tried a tripod to get up and maybe do a stand-up, but got pulled right down. Everett's got that leg locked up. It makes things really difficult to move. Going for a cradle here. I think he's got it locked up now. But now he has to free his own leg. In order to turn Cheevers, he'd have to get his leg free from where it is currently, and that looks like a difficult proposition to do. 55 seconds here in the second period. And Everett's got a half on him. He might be able to power him over here. That leg's going to come free. There, he got the leg out. So now he's going to take him over for back points. And, he had him for, let's see how many Ted gives him here. Ted signals 4 back points. Head scorers table had it down for 3 back points. So 3, and there's 15 seconds remaining. Clayton had a chance there when he almost on his back, giving up the back points to spin out of that. He managed to spin out and face him, but could not make any separation for the escape. And that ends the second period. 2 periods in the book now in this final and deciding match. And Everett Izaldi holds a 9-1 lead. Both wrestlers start the third period up. Very nice brush by and good takedown by Izaldi. Little icing there. He now holds a nice 12-1 lead, and he's got the 4-point near fall here, which that will do it. Everett Izaldi with a technical fall, 4 points there. Final match score is 16-1 in favor of Amherst. And the Falcons pull out a 30-24 victory in the second match of the evening. That concludes match number 2. Just a reminder, you are watching Panther Wrestling on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Severs to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good, and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Hey, welcome back to the Pittsville Fieldhouse. We got started up with kind of a rush today as a little programming equipment. And I forgot to announce our producer for tonight is Maddie Goodell. Maddie's a junior here at Pittsville and does an excellent job producing these broadcasts for me. Makes my job a whole lot easier, and I need that. I'm Rick Winters, your announcer. The last match of the night is going to be between the Amherst Falcons and the Pittsville Panthers. It promises to be a very close and exciting match. Amherst is high on quality. Pittsville's high on numbers. And as I said, sometimes more numbers helps, for sure. Pittsville's problem, though, is that they have three guys at 144, 3 or 4. And they have two heavyweights, which they don't move very well. So even though they maybe have more numbers out on the mat, that doesn't necessarily transform to winning a dual meet. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good close match, and we're going to get to it in about 10 minutes. Hey, Still Willie's in Auburndale is now serving lunch. Open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 11 a.m. Check out their daily specials and get ready for the soup and burgers coming soon. New owners, but Still Willie's, downtown Auburndale. See you at the Still. And Brock & Decker when buying or selling. Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com or on Facebook. Be Well Studio in Marshfield is offering Black Friday Small Business Saturday deals. Buy one, get one free in the store only. All packages, individual sessions, and membership. Be Well Studio in Marshfield. Open Fridays 8 to 8 and Saturdays 8 to 5. And from major collisions to minor dings, Westside Auto Body in Auburndale can get your ride looking like its original self again. Call Tom at Westside Auto Body for a free estimate. Westside Auto Body, professional collision repairs on Highway K in Auburndale. One of my old wrestlers, Scott Federwitz, won the 50-50 raffle and gave the money back to the wrestling club. Very nice of them to do. A 2-time state qualifier, a 1-time state place winner, and given back to the home team. This next match with Max Villano and Jimmy Karbowski as Amherst coaches, they know how to move people, that's for sure. But they're going against Eric Hahn and Jeremy Doerr, and when it comes to shifting people to win meets, Eric Hahn does an outstanding job of this. So it promises to be a good match, and we'll get right back here soon. Just a reminder, you are watching Pittsville Wrestling on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Hey, welcome back to the Pittsville Fieldhouse, where the last match of the evening will be taking place shortly. Soon the wrestlers will be standing on the edge of the mats, and we'll be getting ready for introductions. Next Step Prosthetics is providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. And Bucks and Berries Cafe in beautiful downtown Babcock is the place to go for signature pies and homemade food. Check out their daily specials, and that Friday fish fry is amazing. Take it from me, order the shrimp. It is a cozy, family fun atmosphere at Bucks and Berries Cafe, open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week on Highway 80 in Babcock. Check them out on Facebook. The flip just took place as the teams decide who's going to send out first. It doesn't matter a whole lot maybe in this match for the choice of periods, but moving guys around is going to play very big here. Amherst doesn't want to have any of their guys take any of the forfeits at all. With 5 guys, they need to score 5 wins and hopefully 5 pins. Pittsville lost 2 guys to graduation last year. Rayson Schooley was their state qualifier. He had a 36-19 record. And Caden Beschlik was their heavyweight. He was the conference MVP, conference champ, and finished the year with a 48-8 record. Both those guys are badly missed. This year, seniors on the squad are Cole Fultman. Cole's going to be leaving for the military in January. We wish him luck. Cash Osterman and Peyton Lee. Now up Corbin Lee at 157. Corbin's a sophomore, but he opted not to wrestle his freshman year, so he hasn't been on a mat since 8th grade. And Otto Engelmeyer is a seasoned veteran. As I said, nice roll through for an escape for Corbin after giving up that double leg, making the score 3-1 for Engelmeyer. Last year, Engelmeyer was 37-15. Corbin in 8th grade was a good, solid 500 wrestler, very solid, and has wrestled very well considering he missed a year. He looked very good at the Black River tournament last weekend, and hopefully that will continue on through this year as he gives up another takedown to Otto Engelmeyer. With just over a minute to go in the first period, Engelmeyer has a 6-1 lead. I'm sure with Corbin Lee going out here, sophomore against senior and inexperienced against vastly experienced, his goal is to get a 6-minute match out of this. If he can go 6 minutes for the Panthers, that's got to be considered a win. And loose headgear there as it slips down into the eyes. Sometimes that headgear can be really something else to mess with. 50 seconds remaining in the first period, and Engelmeyer holds a 6-1 lead. You know Engelmeyer, though, is working for the pin. He needs it. He's got the arm underneath, trying for an arm bar and a half, and forces him right over. Corbin's got to fix that headgear, as you can see. That is really distracting and doesn't help you fighting off your back. And there it is, a pin for Otto Engelmeyer. That pin came in 1:30. And it puts Amherst up over Pittsville by a score of 6-0. Going to the 165-pound weight class. And Amherst is going to send out Aiden Wynn. Pittsville is going to send out Zach Roberts. As I said, Zach Roberts is really wrestling well this year. This promises to be a very good match. Wynn last year was 18-16, whereas Roberts was 12-23, but knowing how hard Roberts worked in the weight room and how hard he's been working on wrestling this year, I expect big things out of him. This is a great match for him early in the season, just to kind of test where he's come from and really where he's going. Amherst needs to win this. They need to win it big. And Zach Roberts isn't the guy you're going to win big against. Zach shot in nice. Got his hips too low. Aiden Wynn pushes him on down, gets the takedown. Too bad. Zach did all the work, gave up the takedown. Hip control is so important in the sport of wrestling. When you see guys with good hip control, you know they're going to be good wrestlers. So Wynn gets that takedown, and now Roberts finds himself fighting off the bottom. What he needs to do is get an escape and then score the takedown himself. If he can get out of this first period, even scoring, he gets out of the first period down 3-1, he's right in it. Wynn locked up the leg, and he's very content to stay back there. And Zach missed a chance there to maybe get over him. Wynn let his hips get low. 20 seconds to go in the period. And Zach's trying to roll. He gave up on it too soon, but comes around with a headlock and doesn't finish that off either. Wynn escaped two very close ones there. Zach's trying to pull him on over here with an arm. 5 seconds to go. Aiden Wynn survived a couple of very close calls there by Zach Roberts. And Zach tried to lock up a roll at the end, and this time Wynn was ready. After one period, Aiden Wynn 3, Zach Roberts 0. And in the second, Zach defers, meaning that he'll choose the next period, kind of like deferring in football. And Wynn decides, since I got the takedown first period, I'm going to take both up. Now remember, he got that takedown first period, but it wasn't a gimme. And Roberts again shoots in on a single. And this time Roberts takes him down, puts him to his back. He's picking up back points. He's got at least 3. No, he has got 4 back points, and he's putting the pressure on. Got the arms tied up nicely. Now he moves it around to a front half. Got all the weight right on that shoulder. Wynn is in big trouble here. He's got to pick that head up. He picks that head up. This match is over. Very close. The Panther crowd, the bench is excited on this one. He's really got that headlock tight. There it is. Big pin for Zach Roberts. What a win. Gets that pin in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. As I said, this guy has really improved this year. Looking forward to huge things out of him, and he really wrestled that match well. Gives Pittsville 6 big points at 165 and ties the match up. Moving to 175. And at 175,
and 175 pounds will be a double forfeit.
Neither team has anyone, so it's a double forfeit. Takes us to 190, where Dylan Cullen picks up a nice win for the Panthers there. One of those where you got the body, put them out there. A forfeit's the same as a pin, and it's huge. Jackson Doerr at 215 also picks up the forfeit.
At 215 pounds, Pittsville's Jackson Doerr wins by forfeit.
And at 285, Sawyer Phillips coming on in. The sophomore is going to pick up the forfeit there. And the Panthers, as we come around the corner, vault out to a 24-6 lead over the Amherst Falcons. By the way, Amherst last year defeated the Panthers by a score of 51-24. So this year looks like it's going to be a lot different currently. Coming around now to the bottom, neither team has a 6-pounder. Neither team has a 113-pounder. Pittsville is going to forfeit to a very good Amherst wrestler at 120. Andrew Holbach gets a forfeit.
At 120 pounds, Amherst's Andrew Hellbach wins by forfeit.
They would move him up, but it just doesn't help him because Pittsville doesn't have a 26-pounder. You can only move up one weight class in a dual meet, in a tournament too for that matter. Whatever you weigh in, you're only allowed to go up one weight. At 126, there is nobody.
132 pounds, will be a double forfeit.
132, there is nobody.
138 pounds.
At 138, Pittsville has Aiden Federwitz, who's going to get the forfeit there. And the Panthers do have a wrestler for 144, as does Amherst. Amherst will be sending out Everett Izaldi, who won his last match, you may remember. And the Panthers will be sending out Cash Osterman, who also won. So you have 2 undefeated wrestlers here going at it. well, undefeated on the evening. Everett was 23-21 last year. Cash gets the takedown and puts him to his back. Cash Osterman, nice takedown. Osterman last year was right around 500 also, but he's got him tight, and this could really seal the deal for Pittsville here. Osterman's a senior against Elzaldi, who's a sophomore, and he's got that in tight. He really has that half tight. He brings the arm up. He's got both arms now, so Everett's in a lot of trouble with 1:15 still to go in the first. And there it is, pin for Cash Osterman. Big pin, and that seals the night for the Panthers' win with a few matches left, but that was a huge pin for Osterman, and Pittsville vaults to a 36-6 lead over Amherst. Coming into the 150-pound match, last match of the evening, Pittsville holding a comfortable 36-12 lead. And for the Panthers,
At 150 pounds,
Peyton Lee
wrestle Landon Wenzel from Amherst.
against Landon Wenzel. Two seniors here going at it. Wenzel shoots in nice on a double leg, and he gets the three-point takedown. Last year, Peyton was 11-27 on this season for the Panthers, while for Amherst, Landon Wenzel had a very good season, 30-13. Wenzel was fourth in the conference, and he beat the Pittsville State qualifier Rayson Schooley last year in the duel, and there it is for Wenzel. That pin comes in just 48 seconds. Gives 6 points to Amherst, but it's not going to be enough. Tonight's final dual meet, the Panthers pull out a 36-18 victory over the Amherst Falcons. Great win for the Panthers. In fact, two great wins on the evening for them in dual meet. And coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Hey, just a reminder, you are watching Pittsville Panther Wrestling, and our Nasonville Dairy post-game show is coming up soon. This is Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Hey, we're back here for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Rick Winters. I'm here with Zach Roberts, winner of 2 matches tonight, who also had an outstanding day last Saturday at the Black River Falls Invitational. Zach, with 2 big wins tonight. That last one was huge. Probably one of the tougher guys that you've just actually went out and just took it right to him. What do you attribute, what do you see as why you're wrestling so well this year?
So I did a little bit of work at Ashgren's Wrestling Academy over the summer. Just the past 2 or 3 months, I've been going there every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. And I'm just working my tail off trying to get better.
Obviously, it's showing. I mean, there's no question you are wrestling far better than a year ago. And what are your goals for this year as it continues?
Big goal is make it to state. And obviously, next year I'm going to go back and try to win it.
Awesome. As a junior, those are super goals. Anything you see for this team as the year progresses?
So everybody's just kind of getting more connected by the day. You know, the whole team's kind of coming together, working as one in the wrestling room, out here on the mat. You'll see it. A lot of hugs, fist bumps, high fives. You know, you name it. We're becoming more of a unit every single day.
That's awesome. Well, hey, you know how to wrap this up, don't you? I'll signal you in. The mic's yours.
All right.
Let me out of the way for you.
My name is Zach Roberts, and you're in the house.
Nice job, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good work. Never did that before, huh?
No.
Super job.